Welcome back to Gmilh's Playtime. We are playing Assassin's Creed Rogue, and we are about to reach
Let's move!
Port La Joie. Now, here we will first we will clean up all the collectibles we'll find in this location, and then we'll do the next main mission.
Trim the yards off the wind! Spread our wings to the wind!
Pull up, lads! Loose the royals!
Brief in all tops!
Anchor away!
Let's see what there is. Here we can take 2 chests and 2 collectibles. That is what we are used to find in a fort by now. I have to get over there. It is the first chest.
Peut-être un échappé de l'asile.
I should have been expecting this. As always for the fort, there is the locked building with a chest inside, which I cannot take until after I have done the mission to overtake the fort. But since this stage of the game I am allied with this fort, I can not do the mission for now. So yeah, now let's go do the next main mission. Brief summary of what happened thus far. First we get introduced to our character, Shay Cormac here, his best friend and our quartermaster for the ship, Liam, and then we is dropped a meeting between Adewale from Black Flag and Achilles Davenport from Assassin's Creed 3. They talked about Macandal, which was the mentor of the assassins captured from New Orleans. So he was the mentor of Agathe. After Macandal's death by the hand of the Templars, Agathe took his place as the mentor of the assassins, and he recruited Aveline. And then the story of Assassin's Creed Liberation began. So we got tasked to recover 2 items stolen from Macandal by the Templars, and there we are, doing exactly that.
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah, the cabbage farmer has returned. About time. have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So Liam, what could you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. But it's much more than that.
Adewale was already a legend before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate. The scourge of the West Indies. Rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woodes Rogers, and Calico Jack Rackham.
Calico who?
Oh, read a book, will you?
About 20 years ago, Adewale intercepted a Templar convoy and stole a mysterious package. He traveled to Port-au-Prince and entrusted it to a woman he believed was loyal to our cause.
Let me guess. She wasn't.
She was, very much so. The package eventually found its way to Francois Macandal, mentor of the Haitian Brotherhood.
What is it? The package, I mean.
The very box we're seeking.
We still have little idea of what this vessel is capable of. Why don't we set the Morrigan against a quarry of her caliber?
You just want to test I can shoot straight, don't you, schoolmaster?
Well, if the lesson fits. Lay aloft and loose the mains!
So do I have to fight this ship here? By the way, isn't it costly? Oh, here it is, Anticosti. Wait, where? Here it is, Anticosti.
Tops, gallants, royals, studs!
So, we finally discovered what package from Assassin's Creed The Freedom Cry was. I always wonder what there was inside. I mean, the plot in Freedom Cry, in my opinion, was quite weak. I mean, you meet a woman, you find a ship, you free some slaves, and I never got what the point was. To me it seemed like an excuse to make Adewale free some black slaves, like to promote the free the slaves thing. To me it was a very forced plot.
That wind's trouble, Captain Cormac.
So let's prove this French I can shot strike. Finally.
Getting close, Shane. There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Pretty sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
Yeah, don't worry.
Fire!
Easy to make this time. Ship.
Fire!
Except what?
Awaiting orders, sir!
What the hell?
All set!
Look! Kill a whale!
Alright, let's try again.
Ready to fire, sir! Royal Navy! They seem to be on the road, sir! Fire! Use explosives!
Alright, I did it. What? What's happening?
Now's the time. Let's board her.
Yeah, let's bother.
Crowd on every inch of sail!
Full sails! There, Captain. An English vessel.
Yeah.
And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Pretty sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
Landed a hit, sir! Almost ready, sir! Brace!
Finally.
Loose and trip too!
Yeah, I get it.
Hold your fire. Don't want to sink her. Now's the time. Let's board her. Show them what's for,
Finally.
Captain.
Come on, men! The spoils are ours! For the Morrigan!
Seriously, why I don't have a simple swivel gun? Here I come! Wait, I'm afraid we connected the blades? Alright, that's more like it. Come on. And that's how you do it, people. So, what do you have to do there now? I'll be better to repair my ship. Those mustache. I really can't get myself to love those mustache.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master station nearby. Spend our new wealth on improvements.
Yes. Osman McCandle is their mentor. He gathered many of his assassins.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
Now I'll get.
They are. A shame. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in the dirt.
But it's a French colony, right?
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Our struggle is beyond political borders, Shay.
Anticosti shouldn't be far. Keep us on course, Captain.
Now I get it. In Freedom Cry you free the Maroons, then Macandal recruits them to form the 80th chapter of the Assassins, until he is killed by the Templars. So this in Black Flag, Freedom Cry, Liberation and Assassin's Creed 3. Now it's time to...
Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Per se and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough.
Finally I get to upgrade my ship. Can upgrade your ship at the Harbor Master. You will need resources, which you can spend doing various activities: boarding ships, loading supply camps, looting outposts, and capturing settlements. I think the upgrading in this game will be faster than it was in Black Flag, but the way is lower than it was in Freedom Cry, where in an afternoon you get to have a shitty ship to an horror ship or the seas.
What service can I provide?
Let's see. So in this mission I have to upgrade both the half armor and the breastplate cannons. Everything else will probably be unlocked at the end of this mission. Except for the elite upgrades, which will require the blueprints. So I'll begin by buying the intermediate hull. And the broadside cannon. So now I have 6. With this upgrade I will have 9.
Rum bit of business, that.
It's time to go to Anticosti. But before I do,
What's on your mind, Captain?
let me see what else I can do. Nope, nothing for now.
Another time.
Another time.
We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
You said it.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge. Loose tops and royals.
Of course it's tough for the challenge. I already did it without all these fancy upgrades.
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
These cowards must pay.
And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? We sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened. Fire!
You have your orders! Warship incoming, Captain! It's a good move!
Fire!
Navy, Captain! It's been hit!
Fire! Douse the royals and torps! Fire!
As fast as we can, sir! Ready to march, sir!
Fire!
Transit 1 still standing.
Fire! Fire! That's the last of them.
Then let us go on.
Not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope the chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ave Caesar!
Sir!
Salt air, open skies. A man out on the ocean is as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. Don't feel liberated until we fry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men, instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murdering bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
And we have nothing in common with that, of course.
Aboard, Captain! Anchor!
I want to check out this chest before going to Anticosti. I hope when they get to River Valley the water will be less freezing. Let's go back to the Morga.
Get the mainsails into the wind! Spread our wings to the wind!
Finally, Anticosti.
There it is. Anticosti. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Go on ahead, Shay. We will meet you at the fort.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum. It's eau de vie. What the devil is that? Whiskey. Well, the whiskey here is terrible.
So, Louis Joseph, how goes the fur trade?
Not well enough to put beef on my family's plates.
If you want beef, raid more British brigs. They're loaded down with barrels.
Oh, yes. Their Irish farms yield much meat, don't they? Oh, that is smart management. Far better than the locals could do.
Let's see.
Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken
Where's
it.
the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
Yeah, mission complete. That was quite a thing. I mean, obviously when you hear the name Washington, you always think to the other one. But it will be strange for Washington to be a Templar since he is quite a good acquaintance of Connor, while Unfil is not. Let's see, where do I have to go next? Oh, I see. We go back to mainland. So, after our last mission, we discovered that we had to go after Lawrence Washington, who is a Templar and wants the manuscript stolen from Macandal.
So what's our next heading?
Wherever this Lawrence Washington docks is ours.
Wait a second. First I need to visit an harbor master. No one here, I could go to Gapit, but no, I'll do this another time. So,
Captain us down.
Liam, you're finally getting into the spirit of things.
He's a Templar and a politician. What's there to like?
Good. Hoist anchor. Where does Chevalier get off ordering us around like that? We're assassins, same as him.
He's more experienced and he knows these waters better, Shay. That makes him in charge in these parts.
Well, he commands me around back at the homestead too. Is he a truffle pig to know land better than me?
Show some respect, Shay.
He ought to respect me, Liam. I stick my neck out as much as any of us.
Yeah, twice as often it seems. That's just the thing. Chevalier hangs back and thinks before making a decision. His experience has earned that.
I wonder how much more experience I'll need before I can decide when to wake up or take action. I swear, Liam, sometimes I feel I was more grown up when we were children. We slept rough and scrounged for meat, but at least we decided where and when.
Let go anchor.
Let's go check this chest. Poor guy.
Loose and...
Here it is. We finally reached the river valley.